this Nari Shakti bill. He has spoken about what are going to be the advantages of this bill once it is allowed to be passed in the Parliament, in the Lok Sabha. Let's quickly get in our panelists in this conversation. In fact, the Prime Minister was also critical of the opposition that has come forth from certain political parties, talking about how, if they do not support this bill, they are deterring women, 50% of the population of the country, from participating, from being part of the Lok Sabha and the state assemblies. All right, I have with me Dr. Vandana Singh. Dr. Vandana Singh, quickly a response from you with regards to how advantageous it is going to be for the women to get their rights in the Parliament at last.
Absolutely. Need I quantify that? I don't think so. We will have 273 more voices leading the future of 150 crores people of our country. So imagine right from the grassroots level to the top, how many people will be heard, how many issues will be solved, how many problems will be taken care of, the kind of governance that will happen. Everything is going to change. This is a game changer. This is a historic day. And it was high time that this happened. So I would like to say, opposition or no opposition, it's a democracy. The debate is healthy, but this bill will go through, and anybody who's opposing it, I think, is a very, very weak person. We talk about Nari Shakti. We say, Ek Nari Sope Bhari. But I'm not even saying that. I'm saying 273 women coming in to voice for 150 crore people. I think that is a game changer of all sorts. I'm more than delighted to welcome this.
Right, absolutely. What do you make of the opposition coming forth with regards to the delimitation exercise, where the southern states are saying that their proportion of contribution to the national exchequer is much more than the northern states, while the population of the northern states is much higher, and therefore this is disadvantageous to the southern states? There has to be a solution. They say there has to be the economic component, the economic contribution that also must be kept in mind while delimiting the constituencies as per the census 2011.
Again, my answer to them would be democracy isn't expensive. Excluding 50% of talent is expensive. And if they look at it rationally, and of course the economics of all of this is going to be worked out as I see, they will also definitely arrive at this, they will arrive at this conclusion that it is the best for our country. This is a pro-India power that is coming in, and the power is coming to all. So those points where, yes, they have lesser number of seats and northern states are bigger, the democracy is bigger, that's a different part. But I'm sure that part can be worked out. But I don't think anybody should, collide with this. We have to be unified, and I believe we will win, and Nari Shakti bill, women empowerment is in, and this is happening as we speak. It's historic. So my answer is to
all right. Dr. Vandana Singh, stay on with me. Mitali Nikore also on the telecast with Mitali. What is going to be the impact when 33% reservation for women is actually implemented on the ground?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think, it's really a historic moment in our history, in our country's history and in our country's development, because, this is the true face of women-led development, women as the leaders, women as the decision makers. See, we've already seen that at the ballot box, political parties have realized that women are, a key decision maker. They are now no longer voting, as per the wishes of their husbands or their fathers or their brothers. Now they are making independent votes. So
Right.
now it is right time to bring them as, lawmakers of this country, and it can have a huge impact on our country's GDP. As Rishabh was also saying this morning, countries where you have more women leaders, the GDP is faster, it grows faster, it's higher, and it is more inclusive. So it will
Okay.
really take us to a path of Viksit Bharat.
Also, questions being raised about how there can be some loopholes found by politicians to allow their wives and daughters-in-law, to represent them in the elections, whether state assemblies or Lok Sabha elections. Do you think there can be certain rules and regulations that can be implemented so that this is not misused?
I think this is a very interesting thought process, right? That, if the daughter or a daughter-in-law of a politician comes, then it's a misuse. I mean, even today we see that sons succeed their fathers all the time, and wives come in. I mean, we've seen it in innumerable instances where wives are made even chief ministers, or or take up ministerial positions when their husbands resign or when their husbands are unavailable. So I don't think it's a misuse, to bring in a daughter or a daughter-in-law. I think what is important is to groom a whole new category of ground-level leaders. Women who fought the panchayat elections. I mean, for so many years we've had reservations in the panchayats. So those women who have already fought for the rights of their communities, bringing them forward and bringing them into the limelight is something that political parties can do. But it doesn't mean that the daughters or daughters-in-law should be stopped, as the sons haven't been either.
Right, absolutely. I'm also being joined right now by Rajalakshmi Joshi. Rajalakshmi, quickly a response from you. What do you make of this speech that has been made by the Prime Minister on the floor of the House today?
Hello, Megha, and this is a very historic moment. And it's nice to see a panel full of Nari Shakti. And, one thing I like is how PM Modi, he underlined the fact that he said that we are not somebody to give this thing to the women. This is something that it is their haq, he said, it is their right. So that is something that I have also always believed, that women don't need somebody else to come and empower them, that women themselves, they're a form of Nari Shakti. And, the very name of the bill is Nari Shakti Vandan so that itself speaks that how they are recognizing the Nari Shakti, and they're just giving it the respectful place that it deserves. So that is a kind of a sentiment, and that is a kind of an intention. He also said that the women will not just remember the niti, they will remember the niyat behind it. So the intention behind this entire thing is what really matters, Megha. So it's
right,
like
absolutely. Stay on with